Hey guys, welcome back to the Laker family. This is going to be one of those downer videos. Unfortunately, um, the Lakers lost. Not only did they lose, they lost Anthony Davis to a serious injury. The Nuggets went on ahead and pulled away with the win, 122 to 105. Um, we lost Anthony Davis. I want to say late in the third quarter there. Looks like he aggravated what was hampering him before, which was his right Achilles. Um, the diagnosis before was it wasn't like an Achilles rupture or tear or nothing like that. They said it was just like a strain, something that was just needed some healing time. Um, but I told y'all before, anything that has the word Achilles in it just sounds devastating to me. No matter what it is. And looks apparently he came back too early. Now you're gonna have a lot of guys or a lot of people calling out the coach, the coaching staff, and things of that nature. Why did they decide to bring him back so early? That was just it makes no sense. We're what the number two seed. We have a lot of time to uh, just to have the rest of our team gel. We're not in no big dire need of Anthony Davis right now. But at the same time, Anthony Davis said everything was okay. That was just it's just like the Durant situation, and when he was with the Warriors and he tore his Achilles, he insisted that everything was fine. The doctors okayed him, all that stuff. So you can blame the coaches, whatever the case may be. You can't predict, these things like this. You can't predict it. So we can point fingers either which way. It doesn't matter. Some these things just happen out of nowhere. We saw it with Kobe. He wasn't suffering from no injury or something that was nagging. It just happened. Things that you just can't really account for. Um, I I don't want us to be like, oh, woe is us, why this always got to happen, because it's happening. It's happening to other teams around the league, and they have to deal with some injuries there. Philly had to deal with people sitting out. Um, the Clippers dealing with Paul George being out. I think Kawhi was out tonight with something hampering his leg. You have the Nets. It seems like Durant is out every other night now. A lot of teams are dealing with injuries, so it's not just us when it comes to that. But what I will say, uh, what was probably more unfair to us than most teams was that, other than us and the Heat, was that the Lakers and the Heat had to play the most games and then turn it right around in the shortest time of any other team and get back on the court. And I told y'all that too before the beginning of the season. That was my only concern for the Lakers. I was happy that the league started quickly because we all love our basketball, but I didn't know how that was going to affect our team. I had question marks. How was that going to affect our team in the long term? In the long term, with us having a couple of older guys on our team. And especially with Anthony Davis injury history, and then with LeBron's age, he's getting up there, and so far it hasn't really affected LeBron James to that extent, but his minutes are starting to climb into that danger territory, and with Anthony Davis going down, his minutes might continue to be there, and so you don't know what type of wear and tear that might cause long term on LeBron. But it still goes to show you how remarkable and durable LeBron James is compared to any athlete of all time, even greater than Tom Brady, because Tom Brady plays a quarterback position where it doesn't require as much athleticism. So that's LeBron James is the most remarkable, durable athlete I have ever seen, and that has aged graceful, the most graceful that I have ever seen. With that being said, uh, it once that injury happened, it kind of just took away my care for the game if we won or lost. Of course, a win is a win. That it would always been nice, but it just kind of took my level and my attention away from caring about that. I immediately started caring about postseason play and Anthony Davis' health, because right now we can withstand a month, 2 months, or whatever without Anthony Davis. But if it's something much more serious, it's over. Championship aspirations without Anthony Davis, y'all can forget it. Even my most beloved LeBron James fans that's been LeBron James fans since he's been in the league, hate to burst y'all bubble. LeBron cannot do this alone. In the tough Western Conference, he cannot do this alone. So that was my biggest concern. It was no longer winning that game or caring two craps about it. Jokic went on, had his normal stat line. I think he had like 23, a 23-point triple-double. Murray did his thing, even though he's been kind of inconsistent this year. He went on ahead and did his thing tonight. And, I felt like a lot of their points would have been even harder to come by if Anthony Davis was still in the game. Anthony Davis makes so much impact on the defensive side of the floor, and and keeps us in games just purely on that. And this goes to show the people too that was discounting Anthony Davis just because he wasn't exploding offensively, consistently enough this year. Now I bet those same people will appreciate and miss Anthony Davis' services these next couple of weeks or whatever. So he's out. We don't know, but I bet you those people are going to miss Anthony Davis' services now, and it will truly show you the impact that he brought to this team. So far, LeBron James has been able to carry the load. These last couple of games Anthony Davis has been out, but we don't want LeBron James doing that every single night. Meaningless games, we have to ask him to pull out his Superman cape. We don't want that. MVP is nice, but postseason and chips are better. Y'all can ask these stat stuffers, whoever, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, whoever, ask them how those stats matter in the long run. We are worried about rings. So yeah, MVP is like a cherry on top, but when at the end of the day, that pales in comparison to the big picture of what we're trying to do. I would love to see LeBron James win another MVP, but not at the cost of rings, not at the cost of an 18th ring. So that was very, very disappointing tonight to see that go down. And when I saw the replay and I saw him reach down and it was like really not that much of a contact from Jokic, I knew instantly, his leg is back, his Achilles is back bothering him. And he went down and reached straight in the area where, the Achilles is. And so that was very, very scary to watch. The only bright spot I got out of this game was Kyle Kuzma. He's his game has been climbing steadily over the past couple of games, and that is a good trend and very pleasing to see, because Kyle Kuzma has been doing the little things all year, but the bonus is coming in with his scoring these past couple of games. So he's doing all those cleanup man type of things, crashing the boards, playing defense, putbacks. Did y'all see that dunk, that putback? He put Michael Porter Jr. in a poster. Michael Porter Jr. is not going to forget that one for a long time. And he got up even asking, like, what happened? What? No, you know what happened. You got put on the poster. And I was like, oh my God. I jumped out of my seat on that one. I didn't know Kyle Kuzma had that in him. But that was the only bright spot. LeBron James put up his normal near triple-double type of night. But, you could just tell, even it just looked like the air just lifted out of LeBron and the whole Lakers team after that happened to Anthony Davis, because I thought we were going to do our typical, going through the motions, lollygagging, and then boom, we're going to take the lead. And we were kind of looking like that right up until that point. We looked like we were climbing back in the game, and then we were going to try to make our little push and just take the game on, in the fourth quarter. But it didn't happen. Very, very disappointing, sad night, and we have to just keep our fingers crossed for the MRI in the morning, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. But even if it's nothing too serious, sit him down. Just sit him down. I prefer y'all sit him down a month, 2 months, whatever the case may be. If he's healthy enough to come back towards the end of the season, get his reps in, and go from there. So that's all I have for today, guys. As always, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to get this channel growing, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Life in the fast lane, moving at the speed of life, and I can't slow down.